Hi, I'm Dr. Marc Sklar, the fertility expert, and welcome to Fertility TV. In this episode, I'm talking about the birth control pill and how it affects fertility. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Dr. Marc Sklar, the fertility expert, and welcome back to Fertility TV. I work with couples from all over the world with my online fertility programs, my one-on-one fertility coaching, and locally here in San Diego at my clinics. And oftentimes a question that comes up is birth control. Should I be on it? Should I start it? Should I take it? When's it appropriate? And can it help my fertility? You know, an interesting thing that actually comes up is I get patients who tell me their OBGYN says that one of the things that they need to do to treat their fertility is go on birth control. So that always seems strange to me. The only time that you should be on birth control, in my opinion, when you are actively trying to conceive is if you are going through insemination, IUI, or IVF, because sometimes they're trying to regulate and control your cycle in preparation for your stimulation cycle, so that would be an appropriate time to use it. Outside of that, I think using the birth control pill in conjunction with fertility and conception is absolutely inappropriate. And recently, there was a research study that showed that birth control pill and increased use of birth control pills had led to a huge increase in depression in women. So you're taking the birth control to regulate your cycles, and you know a lot of times when you're younger, women get on the birth control pill to help with PMS or other menstrual related disorders, and this is actually contributing to more of an issue. Now you're having to get on some sort of antidepressant. So the birth control pill is really not an ideal tool if we don't need it. And I think oftentimes OBGYNs rely on it too much because it's their quick, easy fix. It's a crutch for them when there's a problem with hormones, instead of figuring out what the issue is with the hormones and correcting that. So the first thing that I want to do with patients when they say I want to be on birth control is say, why? What's the problem? If they say they're on it or they want to get on it because they want to control or regulate their hormones, then we need to figure out what's wrong with that first and then fix that. You know, I think there's a huge epidemic in this world with women being put on birth control pill for no reason. Now, it's one thing if you're young, sexually active, and you want to make sure you don't have children, that's fine, I understand that. But outside of that, that really shouldn't be long-term use of birth control just for the fact of regulating hormones because it's easier, which I do hear often, right? I think it's important for all of us to take control and take responsibility for ourselves and our health and really see what we need to do to correct the imbalance and the problem and do that. So first and foremost, we need to figure out what the issue is and address that. Birth control pill is not the solution. It's a temporary fix. So if you have PCOS and you were told that you need to go on the birth control pill to regulate your cycles, it's going to regulate your cycles, yes, but it's not going to give you an opportunity to get pregnant while you're on it. And when you get off of it, your cycles are typically going to become irregular again because you didn't fix the issue. So it's like having this open wound, putting a little bandage over it and thinking that's going to correct the problem. As soon as you take it off, you've got the open wound again because you didn't do anything to correct it. So we really want to look at the why and figure that out. For any of you who do have PCOS, have been told that you may have PCOS and have been considering birth control pill and you want real answers and a real solution to figure out how to correct this problem without birth control, then you should check out my PCOS webinar, where I go into so much more detail about PCOS and give you tools to help you fix it. So if you want more information on that, you can click on the link in the description below and it will give you all the resources you need. Thanks so much for tuning in, and if you want more of these videos, then subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll get notified when my next one comes out. Thanks.